let's start from the beginning, how I started. So initially, when I was in the first year, I had multiple questions like, uh, should I start with the DSA or the day? Should I start with ML, data science, or anything else? So that's all questions. So in first year, I started with the C++. I completed the basics of C++ and uh, done few simple problems like matrix multiplications and all. But when I was in the second sem, one teacher asked me to do a project. So his task is quite simple but quite hard to code. He asked me to code M1 calculator, mathematics one calculator. Uh, that calculator should handle to calculate the determinant of any order, also row echelon form, and eigenvalue, eigenvector, also able to solve the linear algebra. So when uh, I listened the task, I thought it is quite simple, but he added a line in the last. So he just asked me to print each and every step with how you are solving on your notebook like that. So just I will show you that quite simple project. So this is the project. So simply you can enter uh, matrix of any order. So in this project, so this project does not require. Mhm. Okay. Is my screen visible? Yes. Okay. So this is my matrix project. So basically, it is a simple project which hasn't a backend or the front end. Just I have coded on the Google Colab. So all thing you can see that here it is only code. And when I was in the first year, there was no AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude and all. So it is a completely written manually. So this is entire project. So you can see that I have created a project where you can enter the matrix of any order. So just I am calculating the row echelon form. So here you can see that like in the book, I have printed each and every step, like what was the input, so how I am going to uh, mm, uh, row transformation and all. So it's all code is here. So you can see that. So all I have defined in the, and that time I don't know the coding standards and all the DSA, so I just manually doing all thing like I am doing all the brute force. So this is an entire project where you can find row echelon form, rank, again the determinant. So it's quite interesting project because when I am getting the this matrix, so it is a complete triangular matrix. So determinant of triangular matrix is a diagonal, but when we interchange the row, each time determinant sign changes, and when we multiply a row, so determinant also get multiplied. So this, by using that properties, I have calculated the determinant in the big O one. So another thing is I am also work on the inverse of matrix using PIQ method. Row echelon and column echelon for form I parallelly use and calculated that. So you can enter any numbers and any order here. Same with this. I have made a project for the linear algebra. So you can enter any number of unknowns, any number of equations, and you can calculate. So I just first coded this project in my first year. So this project gave me a clear understanding of how the program works and how things go. So uh, this was my beginning. When I was in the second year, I just started with the DSA, but one incident changed me. So it was like my friend sitting behind me, and he was doing the development, and he just developed a small part of UI, and I just said, "Okay." This is too simple and I can also do it. And I spent around 3 to 4 hours, but I can't able to do that simple UI. So I understand that DSA and dev both are important. So let's simplify this topic, DSA versus dev. So there are the two questions: how to code and how to think. So how to think is learned from the DSA. So how to code can be done by the AI or any using any tools or any documentation, but the how to think and how the problem is solved is the main thing. Um, Big MNCs, what they do, they just land a problem statement on your desk and ask to solve that problem statement. So you have to think on that problem statement and use the best stack. So my approach for any problem is, if anyone give me a problem, I just solve it by the its most optimal way. Like people do. People said, okay, I learned a Merge stack and I want to develop a project using Merge stack only. But when in any problem statement is given, so just think that how that problem is solved optimally. So this is the thing. So you have to do DSA and development both. Because development is a necessary skill when you go to the hackathons and all, and that's why CP people often fail to stand in the interview because they have bad dev skills. So let's move ahead with again next question. So hackathons. So what are the hackathons? So hackathons are basically multiple rounds problem, multiple rounds competition. So in that competition you have multiple rounds and the problems, and you have to solve that problems more optimally, and you have to draw a better solution as well. So why the hackathons? uh, when I was in the second year, I identified a trend. Most of the companies are hiring through the hackathons only, not going through the traditional way, because companies are now thinking that when they are spending time or only 1 2 hour and 3 hour interview only, and they don't judge by only the 3 hours. So they mostly preferring hackathons. So hackathons is the best way to hire the people. So identified that trend and I am more focusing on the hackathon. So there are the multiple types of hackathons based on the company type. Like most of the companies are the product based who are conducting the hackathons. So their problem statement is like mostly optimization problem statement. And hackathons conducted by the fintech companies are mostly a simple hackathons, like design a website or the portal. So basically they are just trying to identify your communication skill and how you are thinking the problem. Like you have given a problem statement to develop a portal for the NGO, so they are just checking your uh, thoughts about the how the portal is useful for the NGO. So that's like there are the different types of problem statement in the hackathons. So by hackathons, I have grabbed 3 to 4 offers for the internship and gone for the Adobe. So let's begin with the uh, one by one. So in the third year, there are the lots of hackathons. So mainly I have listed here about the product-based hackathons. So one is the Adobe Gensel hackathon. Another one is the Flipkart grade. Um, so Adobe Gensel hackathon is conducted during the August period, um, July and August, and basically their problem statement are basically quite challenging. Like at my time, they asked about the curves, and this year they asked about the PDF. So their problem statement is varying year by year, and they have uh, conducted hackathons from they have started from the last year only. So we can't say that okay, Adobe next year hackathons domain is which or how they are conducting hackathons. Last year name was Adobe Gensol, this time Adobe India hackathons. So they are just started. Another one is the Flipkart Grid. So totally, the Flipkart Grid hackathon started from the 2019. So they have conducted hackathons over 7 years, and their pattern is same. Like first two rounds are online assessment, then PPT round, then project presentation round, and then final round. So their pattern is same. And third one is the Amazon ML challenge. So Amazon ML challenge is 48-hour hackathon. They are so people have to develop a ML model, and their F1 score and confusion matrix will be based on the F1 score and confusion matrix. The scoreboard is continuously updating. And last one is the Mastercard Code for Change. So Mastercard is conducting hackathons in Pune. Over they are allowing only 5 to 6 college, and the PICT is one of them. So I have participated in all those hackathons, and I am top 50 in the Adobe Gen. So also I got offer from the Mastercard for the internship. Also I was in the interview round of Flipkart. So let's discuss one by one. So Adobe Gen round. Uh, there are the three rounds of the Adobe Hackathon. One is the online assessment round. So they ask two problems. Uh, and based on that two problems from 1 lakh teams, they have selected 1500 teams, which with, they have given problem statement in the second round. So problem statement is quite hard because they have splitted the problem statement in the three sub problems. One is the first problem. They have provided a set of Bezier curves. So based on the set of Bezier curves, you have to regularize the shape. So you have seen that in the Apple's draw and many board smart boards. So there you can simply draw the shapes and they automatically regularize it. Similarly, the Adobe wants to build, but here challenge is they have provided a set of base exercises like uh, on Apple we draw a circle in only in one curve, but Adobe has given test cases. They have provided set of Bezier curves. So by using the 3 4 curves, you have to identify the correct shape. Like maybe many curves are not the part of the that shape. So there are the many test cases in that problem statement. So you can see that I have a repo, uh, submission repo. So just okay. So they have provided a set of Bezier curves. So this is the set of Bezier curves. Okay. So this is simply example. So here you can see that there are the multiple shapes that are drawn, and you can see that its output is like a regularized shape. So similarly, here are the test cases. So they have provided the set of Bezier curves. So this is the output. I don't have currently the input for this file, but you can see that we have identified the circle and square, and these are the unused Bezier curves. So you can see that. So this was the problem statement number one. Second problem statement was the identify the symmetry along with the around that identify curve. So second one is the identify the symmetry. So if you have identified the correct shape, So symmetry is basically quite simple. Like circle is completely symmetric, square is symmetric around the diagonals and that. So this was the first and second problem statement. Third problem statement is the complete the incomplete curve. So you have seen that Saturn. So Saturn have invisible ring. So this ring you can see that. So this is our output file. We have identified the um, hidden ring, which was the third task. So this is the second round problem statement. So third round was the final round, but we were not able to go to the final round. Um, when we completed the two rounds, they have shortlisted around 50 peoples. So not 50 teams, 50 people. So they okay. So they have shortlisted the 50 peoples and asked for they have offered an interview. So you can okay. They offered the interview. So interview was around was of 1 hour. So they have asked me two DSA problems. One was the 3D DP, but that problem has a trick. Like you can simply by identifying that by trick, we can solve that problem using Boolean time and Boolean space only. So that was a challenging problem. And second problem statement was a simple problem. It was a 3D problem. After that, they have asked me some PostgreSQL queries, and after that, some LLD pattern and OS questions. So that round was scheduled for the 60 minutes, but gone beyond, and it take around 90 minutes because the interviewer was excited when I tell that okay, I am expert and guardian. So he is quite challenging me to solve that 3D DP problem in a big N. So this was all around the interview round. So after the interview, around 10 to 15 people are got 10 to 15 people got offered from Adobe for the internship. So during the internship period, so internship is at Noida office. So I joined internship in June, and it uh, last around 10 weeks. So in the internship, on day one, manager said that I am not interested in internship and all. Just take this repo and you have to build this feature, and he hasn't assigned me any mentor and all. They all want that he uh, candidate should figure out how to solve that problem. So it was a completely backend feature. When I have developed that feature, so he asked me to just develop that features front end. So I have completed one end-to-end front end and back end feature. So then he added a lot of stuff in my to-do, like more 2 to 3 features. But I have completed all the features in 2 months, and after that testing and all, they are all live in the production. So that was uh, okay. So in my final review, that was a great thing to say that all my features are in the production and all. So that was all of my internship. So I work in the React, Scala, and Spring Boot Reactive. So this is all about my internship. So apart from my internship and all, I have uh, doing CP from the second year, and at the end of the second year, I was guardian on LeetCode and expert on Codeforces. So in starting of the third year, I have applied at takeUforward for the internship, and I got interview call from Striver. So Striver just asked me the some questions, like general questions about the he discussed about the algorithms only, not ask any DSC question and all. And he hired me as a problem setter. So it was for around 2 months. But later, after completing 2 months, so he asked me to stay at Take You Forward as a part time. So I continue at Take You Forward. So from last 1 year, I am working as problem setter at Take You Forward. Another thing is mostly juniors have questions like how to solve problems on LeetCode and all. They are just grinding on LeetCode, but they forgot the solve problems, how they solve, how they identify. So just uh, take a look how to solve a problem. So here is a random button after you completed DSA and all. Just practice on LeetCode. This is the random button. So you can pick any random button. So actually the problem is that when you follow any sheet or any particular playlist, so they just give you a sheet. So heading is binary search, and you just click the problems in that heading. So you know that this problem is solved by using binary search only. So you don't think beyond the binary search. You just think about binary search, and when you read that problem, you get it and you code it. But when you get problems in the interview, so it is like you read the problem and you don't know, you are not getting it is a binary search problem. So this thing happen when you prepare from the playlist or the sheet. uh, but then how to prepare? So just do sheet problems to learn the basic algorithms and all. And after completing that, just come here and by using the random button, just open any random problems, read that problem statement, read that example, and just think which topic does this question belong. So this is the major question, important question. And after you got the topic, so just try to solve it. But if you don't get that, just come here and read the topic. So from reading the topic, you get idea about the how it will be solved. If you don't get ideas, then see the editorial and all. So by using this, you can prepare well for the data structure problem, DSA problems. So this is another thing you have to keep in mind. Another thing is what type of projects what types of projects should build during the second year and third year. So just started with some basic project, like I have started with the matrix project in the first year. So start with this project and you can get that project. You can get idea about how the things works and going, and your fear disappears about the coding and all. After learning Python, you can start with a DSA with CPP. And why CPP? Because many of the playlists are available in the C++, and for the beginner, C++ is quite easy than Java or Go or JS. So you can start with C++. After starting with some DSA, you can start parallelly some development. Uh, just get idea about how the things works, how front end back end interacts, what are the different types of frameworks and their uses. So you can get better idea about the development. Development is more important in third year, because when you participate in the lots of hackathons, so in Adobe, so we required both front end, back end deployment, as well as solution in the notebook. So it is quite challenging to do all the things. So you just learn the development in the second year only. So you can start with some basic knowledge, like how HTML, CSS, and how the front end back end works. What are the multiple technologies? Like I have coded in the Python, and what different frameworks support the Python in the backend. So at least you should have an idea about this. Next thing is that at the end of the second year, just prepare a proper schedule about the hackathons and all. You can also follow the Urs Goel's playlist. He is an YouTuber as well as a software engineer at Samsung. So you can follow his playlist. He every year post any video about the hackathon schedules, and that just prepare a proper schedule, because if you are missing any hackathon, so you are missing an opportunity to work at a big MNC. So that's all. Talking about my third year, I have participated in multiple hackathons like Adobe and Flipkart, and also I got offer from the Mastercard. But when I got offer, the after the 2 to 3 weeks, I got offer from the Adobe. So I rejected the Mastercard and continued with the Adobe. And the next month, I I got also another interview opportunity at Flipkart, but all the internship periods are clashing with each other. So I uh, move with Adobe only and rejected Flipkart as well. So that's all about. If any questions or any hello.
There is a question
Shubham
in the
Dada,
chat.
did you got internship in third year or second year?
Third year.
And as Bhavya Jain also from Google, he is placed at Google. Bhavya, sorry, Arya Bhave. He told that you are very good at DSA and took and take guidance from you. So how did you do your DSA in second year? General question. It's general.
So I have started DSA with the Love Bubbers playlist, and done linear data structures with his data with his sheet. But for the next part, so I have followed Scriver's sheet and started figuring out things at my own. Because when you follow a playlist, you can have multiple difficulties, because here you can see that there is a one platform, CP algorithms. So here you can check out uh, any algorithm or any like you can see that this platform has a very detailed answer and explanation about each. One minute. Hmm. Now visible. Okay, so this is platform CP algorithms. Mm. Huh. So this is the platform CP algorithms, and you can see that here a lot of articles you can see, like from algebra fundamentals, prime numbers. So here the detailed articles are provided, so you can refer this, as well as you can start with the any playlist or sheet, and you can prepare. But the thing is that when you prepare only rely on any sheet or the playlist, so this type of problem, like when you are solving problems under one heading like binary search or the DP or any other sliding window. So you in your mind while solving the problems, you know that this problem is solvable by this. So you get stuck at that point. when you are in the interview and you see the same problem, so you don't know the which type of the algorithm required for this, which topic does this problem belongs. So this type of problems happens. So just start with the random button and uh, first try to figure out the topics at your own. If you are able to figure out the proper topic, correct topic, so it is already 50% problem is solved. uh, just thing is remaining that you have to figure out the edge cases and write the code correctly. So this is my strategy to learn DSA and practice.
I had a question ki, how did you learn both DSA and development together? Like it's very hard to give time to both in first and second year. And
Okay.
also in
Uh,
hackathons it's required. These skills are extremely required. So how did you give time to both?
okay. In my second year, I started with the DSA. So you can do like in the morning and afternoon you can do DSA, because DSA requires proper attention and interest as well. So in the night you can do development. So difference between DSA and development is, once you code anything in the front end or the back end, like on development side, you can see the result of it very quickly. So you get happy about what you have built and about your progress. But in DSA it is not like that. You have solved around 3 4 problems in a day and all gone correctly, and after that one next problem arrived and you have stuck with that problem. So you when you are doing the DSA in the night, it gets uh, many times. um, Okay. Many times you can face this issue. So just prepare it, development and in the night only, and you can do DSA in the morning and afternoon. So this trick I usually follows. So for to do DSA and development.
And did you also learn ML in the
Uh,
third year?
no. I don't gone in the much deeper in the ML, because I have seen a lot of people saying I have done ML and keeping in the resume. But in PICT, mostly companies are hiring for the development domain only, and asking about and keeping the ML in the resume is not worth it. So I haven't focused on ML part.
But as you are in CP, and are you also in that much in hackathons?
Means.
Means do you mostly participate in hackathons? Because currently, whichever problems we are seeing, mostly they are having AI ML scope also included.
Yeah.
So
So
how did you
when
counter that?
okay, so when you get an problem statement in any hackathon, so they gave you time around 7 to means 1 week or 2 weeks. So you can figure out things in that 2 weeks also. So when we got the problem statement of the Adobe Solve, so we figure out that it can be solvable using the CNN. But later we understand that its complexity is too high and need to figure out the things in the uh, using the mathematical way. So that kind of things you have to figure out while solving the problems, uh, as well as if you gone deep in the ML. But there are the very minimal possibility that you get the same type of problem statement that you have learned, and that problem statement can be solvable using your learned skill. So it is all about the learning only.
Yes, but what we saw from or learned from SI's statements, mostly statements were focused on using AI ML, and very few problem statements were there. And out of those, most were not having that much scope to further increase any point, because already they were useful, or it was already solutionable online. So there was no point in doing that because colleges were not selecting for that.
Okay, you are correct. But talking about the Adobe's hackathon, so their problem statement was solved using the CNN in better way, but they required solution in the less resources, because this time you also seen that they have provided a PDF and um, asked to extract the content of that PDF, also the lines and all the macro content in the and kept restrictions on the your algorithms, like your algorithm should run in the 1 GB or 2 GB. So it is challenging part. Also in the Flipkart Grid 6.0, I remember that problem statement. They were asked like what Myntra does. Like when you are purchasing any cloths from the Myntra, so you can see that how the cloths will look on a person. So they have working on that feature. So Flipkart also want that kind of feature. So it can be look like a ML problem, but it actually conceptual problem. Like you can search for the 2D mesh or the 3D mesh, and using the 3D mesh you can solve that kind of problem. So while doing the ML and all, so you will not encounter mesh and all that thing. So their solution is hackathons solutions are always from the out of scope of our skills. So you just need to focus on how to solve the problems. You need to learn that proper their algorithm or any ML approach to solve that problem. So it's nothing about your previous learning. You just be an good problem solver.
So due to our PICT is mostly hiring process from for software developers. So mostly doing DS and software development is only priority option, right?
Yeah, they are. You can see that you can ask TNPCL about the requirements. They will provide you the company-wide requirement list. So which company requires which type of skill. Mostly they are coming for the Spring Boot, Java, and the for the front-end technology. Mostly are using the Angular. So you can see that, and by preparing well DSA and somehow development, you can crack all the. And talking about the MNCs like Google, Amazon and all, they are all hiring around DSA only, not about their development, because they required a problem solver, not the person who is stick around one tech stack. uh, like in when you gone in MNC, like when I was intern in Adobe, so they asked me to work on first Spring Boot Java, then asked me to work on the React, then they have provided me a repo where all the code was in the Scala. So I work on Scala as well, and then GraphQL and all. So they are in MNC. It is not like we are only front end only and we are only back end only. We know this kind of framework, and this is out of from my scope. So you have to learn the things and solve that problem. So please do not stick to a specific framework. Just be good in one framework, but do not say I have a skill of like MERN and I will solve this problem in MERN only. So uh, keep this thing in your mind.
Yes. And are you from Nagar?
Yeah.
And how did you start your development? Like, did you refer any playlist, and like, did you have done in the DSA part, drivers, seats, and how did you start your development the second year?
Okay. I have done development from the love purpose. So initially, I follow love purpose, HTML, CSS, React, and all. later I realized that I was only doing things from copy pasting only, like watching playlist and copying his UI, his backend logic and all. So uh, I just find out a problem statement where all type of skills are required, and I just built that problem statement. So I kept. I will share my screen. So this is okay. So So this is the platform I have taken to build. So this is a platform where you can manage your projects, manage your work, manage your daily workflows and all. So here you can see that uh, it's backend deployed on free instance, so taking time. So this is the project I have built, and I learned a lot of things while building this project. So this has multiple tasks, like you can drag and drop or any do anything or add task, role-based access management and all. Even you can have the chatting platform where you can chat. I have implemented WebSockets and all the things to um, build this platform. So you can just take this kind of project where you can find some challengeful task and you can build that task. So you can get a lot of things uh, from this kind of project. Another project was uh, this project. So you can see that this is a file management project where you can ask legal questions. Backend have the Gemini API, so you can get response from the Gemini. So this is all about this project. Let's show you some features about this project. I think his backend is down currently. So this is another project. So you can just build your projects at your own. Do not follow any specific projects like seeing playlist on the YouTube and or any platform, and you are just copy pasting the codes. Do your project at your own, because when you are copy pasting, you are just learning how to code, not how to take decision and how to build things. So this kind of projects you can do. Also, I have another projects. Netlify is down currently. Okay, okay, okay,
Hi Shubham, this side.
okay. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Shubham, my question is, what are the major points in by which students can get rejected in interview or coding round?
Okay. So you can. Okay. Let's. First one is the communication. So you have clear communication skill, because when you are solving any problems in an interview, and you have to propagate your approach very correctly, and tell the interviewer that I got the complete problem, and by this approach how it will be solved. So not just by doing coding, you have to pass your correct solution, pass your logic and all to the interviewer. So this one is the first. Second one is the while you are solving a problem, you have to tell each and every thing coming in your mind to the interviewer, because interviewer has two tasks. One is the to evaluate by your code, and second one is how you are expressing your thoughts, like by solving this type of question. So what you have by reading first line, what your mind interpreted. So this thing you have to keep in your mind. By reading first line, you have to tell interviewer that this line this tells, and by checking the example, this is the behavior. Also check for the constraints as well. So if you are not checking the constraint, so interviewer assumes that you are coding blindly. You know the correct approach and you are completely coding blindly. So ask for constraints. So if not provided, after that, do not use variable like int I, int j, which does not have any meaning. Use int index like that. So a variable name is also important. Also another practice is that while solving any problem, just like you can take any exam, any check my any submission, you can see that I have proper spaces given, like int odd, int even, day. So you can also see that proper spacing is provided given. So this is another big mistake done by the people who just write int odd, and they are not giving the space. The code look like messy. Uh, so let's I give one example. When if you have an interview with MNC, so they just take uh, 10, 20 interviews at a time in a day. So the people there don't know actually what they forgot about you, how you have think, how you have code. They just see your submitted code in the last while feeding the feedback. So when your code looks correct, so you can they will give you more marks for that interview. So this you have to uh, keep in mind. Another thing is that while solving any type of problem, so this is basically a Java problem, so you should able to know Java solution. So you should able to know all the points about the Java, all the things about Java, because I have here used string builder. So you can you know that in Java there are the three options for string. One is the string class, another is string builder, and third one is the string buffer. So all the three have three different behaviors. So why you are choosing string builder and all? Because this tiny thing also can mess your interview. If he asks you about the string builder and you are not able to tell about the string builder, so this will treated as a negative impact. So this kind of thing you have to keep in mind.
Another question from me, Shubham.
Hmm.
Any three problems that you have faced, like it is like a pretty better one, or any three problems like you feel challenging enough to uh, like show in resume or in any case?
Means
Like any three problems you have faced until now, like they are a pretty good one you have find out. Okay, fine.
talking about.
The what were the important challenges you faced? I think he's trying to ask this.
Okay, challenges
Yes.
face technical or the non-technical, or both.
No, both basically on working ground, like working in companies,
Okay,
what
I got
challenges
it.
you.
I got it. First and major challenge is the team building. So when you are participating in an in hackathon, so you should have proper knowledge of that previous problem statements. So participating in the inter-college hackathons and MNC hackathons is two different things. When you are participating in the hackathons in the COP, Cummins, and all, they require proper developers who can build things when you provided all the content and all. But in MNC hackathons, you just needed a better logical problem solvers and the thinkers who can solve that problem optimally. So MNCs does not evaluate basis on your UI and all. They just evaluate based on your algorithm only. So major challenge is the building a team. So team building is a first challenge. Second one is the coordination between the teams. So I have seen that uh, many developers have the um, uh, many developers have feeling like this way is better and this is not, and they have many misunderstanding between them. So you should have a well coordination between the team. Third thing is that I face a major challenge as the GPU issue, because when we have participated in the Amazon ML challenge. So the hackathon was around 48 hours, and we have built a solutions which take training time around 26 to 27 hours. But later we figure out that this confusion matrix score and F1 score not standing well in the solution. So we don't have much time left to build another model. So GPU is another challenge. Third challenge I mostly face is that when you are building things, like when I was intern in Adobe, so I have raised 2 to 3 PRs around the US based service, and uh, by then US service, then US employees have mailed me about your changes will mess our code and things will. So you just have to schedule a call and ask for how it was affecting and how things. So you just need to you just need to propagate the right things at the right time. So this was around next major challenge. um, so this type of challenge I have faced during my engineering life.
I have a question. Did you participate in any of the open source programs, like, for example, Google Summer of Code? And also, I had one more question. Like, as you said, we should have at least an idea of each and every tech stack related to web development. Or is it that you suggestionally prefer tech stack, like, for example, Merl, then Java is there, then Python is also there?
Okay. I prefer that you should have an idea about the MERN and additionally Flask or the Fast API, because a lot of things are currently means when building a solution in any type of hackathon. A lot of times we can build a solution in Python in a more better way. Like Python have inbuilt libraries for the ML and all. So we mostly build things in the Python only in the hackathon. So you should have a better idea about the Fast API or Flask framework. So we majorly use Flask because it is quite simple and you can easily build a REST API in Flask. Um, and talking about the Spring Boot and Java, so it is Spring Boot and Java is majorly used in MNC. So when you are going as an intern in the big MNC, so mostly you get work on the Angular or the Spring Boot. So just be prepared about the Spring Boot and all. At least you should have a basic idea about the Java, because when I joined Adobe at day one, they have handed me a Spring Boot service and asked me to just um, learn the service and figure out how the API and all the calls are going. So it is basically microservice. So you should have to identify all the things how they are doing authentication and all things. So this is good time to learn Java or so. I won't prefer you to do CP or DSA in the Java, but at least learn Java so you have a better idea about how the things are work in Java.
And when did you start doing your DSA in Java?
Hmm?
When did you start to do DSA in Java? You may also have started in C++, right?
Yes. I am doing DSA in C++, but when I started work as a problem setter in the takeUforward. So there I have learned a lot of languages because each and every time you write code in C++ and you convert in other languages like JS, Python, Go, Java, C Sharp. So but while converting the things, you will miss the lot of minor things like if you have input like so yes, so if you have this kind of input like on single line lot of inputs, so Java and other language can take care of this type of input. But when you go for the language Go, so Go has default a buffer size of 64 KB, and you have to increase the buffer size at your own. And in Java, same buffer implementation is there, but when you have more size of input, so it do sliding window type algorithm to scan the entire line. So that's why I have learned many of the languages and done a lot of works in Java in Adobe during my Adobe internship. So that's why I sometimes solve the problems in the Java to remember the syntax and all. So you can see that I have mostly solved the DSA problems in C++ only and few Java problems. Yeah, yeah.
And
Did you contribute to any of the open source programs?
Hmm?
Did you contribute to any of the open source programs?
No, actually not because in third year I was quite busy with a lot of hackathons and all, and after that internship and all, and I am currently doing uh, contributing at takeUforward and other freelancing projects. So that's why I have not explored the open source program yet.
Do you suggest like
and
to contribute in the open source programs? Like, do they have any edge in the resume?
Yeah, GSOC and all the open source program can contribute well in the resume because when you are going to an interview and all the opportunity, they mostly see your experience as a intern or any part-time opportunity, part-time employment because they want uh, people like they have previous experience. So if you have open source experience on the resume like GSOC and also they know about your they think that this candidate should know about the how the systems and how the big projects are running. So like that uh, it has a great impact on your resume.
And what are your thoughts or what is your guidance regarding developing different projects in for keeping them in projects also in keeping them in resumes also for what is the importance for companies of that, and also in interview process what is the importance that you develop different projects,
Okay,
how
so
companies prefer this or
yeah.
prioritize this?
So company has only 3 4 questions in their mind, like interviewer has only 3 4 questions like what you have developed, what contribution do you have in your that project, how you have solved the challenges which are getting in while building the project. So let's say in example like I have this Karutopia project. So initially I will tell the user that tell the interviewer that this what is this project, how I am solving the problems, which type of feature I have built, and what's my contribution, and what types of challenges I have faced while building the solution. And if the interviewer is of type HR, so he will ask about your team building and all. So it's just a simple thing, but you should have the more impacting answers for that project, so you can uh, build the projects like that. Also, I have shown you the EFI project, so it has unique idea. So basically, this kind of project they require. But you have, uh, um, if you have to explore the much things like in uh, you are building a platform or anything, so just go for any unique feature. Like when I was building a Collabo hub, so I have explored the WebSocket, how the WebSocket has been used, how the notification system and chart system will work. So this kind of thinking, this kind of challenges you can take in building any application.
So you have learned
Shubham,
both.
do you have any strategy for getting resume shortlisted in the MNCs? Because as we can see, not everyone at the end is not able to crack hackathons as well. And as much as I have seen getting into startups, getting our resume shortlisted into startups would only require some vanilla development skills, but getting into getting our resume shortlisted into MNCs would be challenging at the end.
Yeah. So just do one thing. Build a portfolio like just include all the things like DSA development and all, and you can follow Google. So this article you can follow like XYZ rule, basic formatting, customization, and all of what. So you can follow Google XYZ rule. So it is basically a simple rule like you have to uh, okay.
And as the resume should be of one page, how?
Have you learned both front end and back end together, like in the development part?
Repeat again.
Have you learned both front end and back end together for the development part? Like what
Yeah,
is required?
yeah. I started with the front end, but later when I take to build complete full stack project, so I have learned both the things in parallel.